They say there was once an obelisk in ancient Thebes that rose into the sky without a single hand touching it. Priests called it the stone that obeyed Ra. Villagers whispered that the granite needle had lifted under its own power, as though the sun god himself had grasped it and pulled it upright. For generations, this story survived. And for generations, people believed it. But today, modern viewers laugh at it. How could a 300-ton block of granite just stand up by itself? How could people with no iron, no cranes, no machines perform miracles? It's just a myth, a superstition, a story. And yet, an event recorded on a single worker's tablet, found near the Temple of Karnak, raises a question even engineers struggle to answer. It happened at dawn. The obelisk lay across the desert sand, carved smooth, wrapped tightly with ropes, waiting for the final stage, the raising. Hundreds of workers gathered in silence. The air was cold. The sand still carried the night wind. One foreman ordered the men to hold back. He had seen something strange. The obelisk shifted. Only an inch, barely the width of a fingertip, but unmistakable. No one was pulling. No ropes tightened. No men pushed. The stone moved again. A shudder passed through the workers. Some stepped back, whispering prayers. Others stared in disbelief as the massive block seemed to tremble. Not violently, but almost as if it were adjusting itself. Then came the moment that turned into a myth. A dozen men approached the pit, the sand-filled cavity where the obelisk was supposed to be raised. They knelt, checking the ropes, the beams, the sand. The foreman shouted for them to stop. The obelisk shifted for a third time. Not rolling. Not sliding. But settling, dipping its nose toward the pit, as though guided by invisible hands. A scribe wrote. The stone answered the call of the earth. The workers stood frozen as the obelisk eased forward slow, steady until its base met the edge of the pit and began descending. Sand cascaded downward. Ropes tightened. Wood creaked. The desert held its breath. And the obelisk, impossibly heavy, impossibly balanced, continued to lower itself, until it finally clicked into place, standing upright in the rising sun. Some fell to their knees. Some fled. Some believed they had witnessed a god. But what the ancient workers described, the tilting, the shifting, the self-raising, now has a clear explanation. Modern archaeologists now believe the self-raising was a masterful illusion of physics, the sand pit method. A trench was dug where the obelisk would stand, packed with sand. The obelisk was dragged over it, its base at the trench's edge. At dawn, natural shifts began. Dew heavier, cooler sand drained slightly faster, causing the first subtle movements, the stone finding new balance on its flowing foundation. Then, workers below opened ports, releasing sand from under the base. Gravity took over. As the base sank into the void, the tip rose skyward. Ropes only guided the descent. The click was not magic, but granite meeting its socket. The obelisk obeyed only gravity, harnessed by genius.